Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Al. This is my channel, Al Unedited. And this is take 2 from a slightly different location. Let me apologize for the wind noise, but I am on top of Monkey Mountain. We're gonna try and do the sunrise again today, because yesterday's attempt was failed miserably. So hopefully this one goes a lot better. But yes, I'm down here in Prachuap, Khiri. Gonna try doing this and then make my way back to Jomtien. Man. I mentioned this in the video that I did before, but that's a real good way to find out just how bad a shape you're in, is climbing up those stairs. And this is the second day in a row I did it. And this is the only time I'm going to mention it for this video, because I mentioned it a lot in the video that I did before. But I took a look at my health meter before I started doing this, and coming up here is the equivalent of climbing 16 flights of stairs. So that's kind of pretty brutal, at least according to my health meter anyways. But it's probably going to end up being a little bit of a long video, because I think hopefully the sun is actually going to poke its head out from behind the clouds in around 10 minutes or so. So if you want to fast forward to that part, at least I hope in 10 minutes, if you want to fast forward to that part where it pokes its head out from behind the clouds, because I think technically in a couple of minutes the sun is up. Because it is getting to be fairly light out. Street lights are still on and everything. The lights at the pier are still on. I'll pan over that way real quick so you can see it a little bit. There's the pier over there. All the little islands. Some of those might be interesting to go diving off. Maybe. Something to think about snorkeling anyways. But okay, let's try leaving the camera there and see how good that works. Basically just lying down, relaxing on the hard marble. Looks like marble anyways. Maybe it's something else, I don't know. But yeah, just doing what I can to relax after that hike. It's been a good trip down here. Found a couple of good places to eat. And just been basically taking a break from the excitement that is Pattaya and Jomtien. It's a nice little town here. Kind of like this place actually. But we'll see how things go. Get back to Pattaya again and Jomtien. See how many people missed me while I was gone. I'm gonna guess probably not many. Had a couple of clouds and that, and not quite that light out yet. I guess the lights for the pier are still on. Not sure, but there might be a couple of people down there trying to do some fishing. Because it actually looks like it's far enough out into the water that it might be a good spot to try and do some fishing. But again, and there's some boats out on the water. Whether or not they're actually going to go out and do anything or not is another story, but we'll find out about that. Lots of little sparrows flying around and everything. Or trying to fly around. Doesn't look like they're making much progress against that headwind. Actually kind of surprised there's a fairly decent amount of them. Yep. But I'm up at silly o'clock in the morning. I mean, friggin', when I was coming up, even all the monkeys were still asleep. Yeah, I got barked at by a couple of dogs and that was it. I had a friendly little puppy dog visiting with me for a while. And then I guess it decided it wanted to wander off and go do something else. But that was alright. Nice to have a friendly puppy dog to pay attention to for a little bit. Yeah, I can't have pets because of my work. It keeps me away from home too much. But I am kind of curious about something though. Somebody made a comment on one of my other videos and it just really made me curious because they mentioned how making balloon animals and putting smiles on people's faces would make for good content. And I'm just really curious because like I don't recognize the name that they're using on the channel, but they knew that I made balloon animals and I haven't done that for a really long time. So I'm kind of, this is somebody who knows me apparently, but yeah, they're staying anonymous. I have no idea who it would be. But anyways, thanks for the idea. At some point or another, when I get back to actual city, I'll have to try and find a spot that has the balloons for making balloon animals with, and we'll see how well that goes. Oh, I think I'm starting to hear monkeys. Is that monkeys? Is that monkeys making a noise now? Puppy dog? Puppy dog came back to visit me again. And yeah, I'm hearing monkeys making noise now, I guess. I hear them. Yep, they're having their early morning squabbles. Don't know if you can hear it over the wind noise or not, which again I apologize for, because yesterday was nice and calm. There wasn't really that much wind. But yay, today there's wind. Goody goody. And puppy dog has come back to visit me. So I'm going to bring the camera away from the potential sunrise and say hello, puppy dog. Hello, yes. Hello, yes. How are you? Hey. Oh, yes. How are you? Sniff the camera. Sniff the camera. Yes. Good puppy dog. Yes. I guess I'll stick my mug in the picture for a little bit too. Hey, everybody. Hopefully I'm actually in the camera. Okay, there I am. Oh, that's that better focused or better positioned. Anyways, okay, I'm going to put the camera back down again and we'll see how that went in a little bit. Get it facing back this way again. There we go. Hopefully that's where the sun is actually going to come up. But again, yes, lots of wind noise and everything, so apologies for that, especially if you have a hard time hearing me at any point. Just move that over there and hopefully hopefully that's actually a little sheltered from the wind. Doesn't feel too bad anyways, and hopefully you can actually hear me. I guess the monkeys have finished their squabble, or not. But anyways, regardless, yes, it is fairly windy today. But ooh, that could potentially maybe be the sun over there. The sun technically is up, it's just there's so much smog over that way from... Oh yes, I'm going to lay down too. Let's see, let's angle the camera that way a little bit. I think that's going to be the right spot. Yeah, it's just there's some cloud cover and there's so much friggin' smog happening with burning season, and not to mention all the stuff coming out of either India or China, depending on where the wind is blowing from. Yes, I'm trying to light a smoke and it's windy. And I've got garbage flints. There we go. Yep. Give the puppy dog some more scritches. A brief pause in the videos while I have a drag off my smoke and hack my lungs out. Yes, smoking is bad for me, I know. What's that I want to talk about? Spent a day, yeah, I guess, well, 3 days, 2 nights. I got the hua hen in the afternoon, I guess, sometime. Found myself a little room, stayed there for 2 nights. Came down to Prachuap, which is a nice town, man. It's not a bad view from here. Well, even down right by the ocean, the view is still pretty nice. And I'm seeing the traces of red of the sun threatening to poke its head out. Hopefully it's going to do it in a few more minutes here. Check the time. Yeah, should be coming up before too much longer. But we'll see what it has to say in a little bit. Yep, but it's the oh, when I came up here yesterday, it was the same lady, and I guess maybe she's a caretaker or something. And there was another guy up here who's a caretaker as well, was sweeping up all the leaves that had blown everywhere. And got a nice friendly greeting from them, and the guy remembered me from yesterday. Don't know if he was kind of surprised to see me again or not. Because I would imagine a lot of people come up here once and that's it, they don't want to do it again. And I'm pretty sure I fall into that category now that I've done it for the second time. And I don't know how good it's showing up on the camera here. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit without knocking it down. But I think that is where the sun is going to come up. So we switched our angle a little bit, and we'll see how good that works. And an ongoing theme for this particular video is apologizing for the wind noise. I just I need to get a windsock, or as much as I don't like the idea, maybe a microphone that has a windsock on it. Yeah, I like to try and keep it as simple as I possibly can, and that does have its disadvantages, aka wind noise and stuff like that. I'm happy with my gimbal. My gimbal gives me a nice steady picture. My camera gives me an awesome quality of picture. It's just unfortunately, because I don't have any kind of windsock or anything, I get the wind noise. And once I'm done with this recording, I'm gonna have to actually listen and see just how bad the wind noise is, and if you can even hear me over it. But yeah, it should be hopefully only a couple more minutes and the sun will come up. Mostly this is just about me rambling on about my trip. I want to mention Satan's Grill down on Soy 80 in Hua Hin. Because when I was there the other day, the food was just awesome. It was great. To the point of, I think I'm probably gonna actually stop in Hua Hin and do a proper video as opposed to the short that I did. And hey, we're starting to see the sun poke its head out from behind the clouds. Yay! That's actually a nice color there. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. And, okay, get it. Yeah, oh, come on. Oh, no, too far. There we go. Is that me, or does that just look blurry? Can't really tell. Okay, let's do that. See how that goes. Yeah, I'm only just noticing that. Well, it actually does look kind of a little blurry. Let's see if we can get it poked there. There we go. That's better. Wow, okay. Oops. Yes, that looks lots better. Wow. Okay. Would have liked to have figured that out a little while ago. But it actually looks pretty neat now. But unfortunately, because of the cloud cover, we're not really getting the reflection of the sun off of the water, which is kind of a little bit of a letdown to me anyways, but gotta relight my smoke because I ignored it and it went out. But hey, there we go. The sun is up. maybe-ish. I'm gonna poke its head through some more clouds. We'll let it finish poking its head through the clouds. And actually try zooming in again. Just cause. Oops, other way, other way. Ooh, too far, too far, too far, too far. Come on, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. There we go. How's that? That looks pretty neat. As it's poking its head through the clouds and everything, or working its way through the clouds. And hey, if you've actually managed to make it this far into the video, or even if you skipped ahead to get to the sunrise, thanks for watching. If you could hit the like, that'd be awesome. If you've subscribed, thank you very much for that. If you haven't, it's not that hard to do. You just gotta press the little button down there, somewhere down there, like near the bottom of the screen anyways, for whatever it is you're watching on. But that just does so look very good, I think, anyways. Again, it's a little bit of a long video for me because I had no idea how long it was actually going to take for this to happen. Would have been nice if there wasn't all that cloud cover going on and we could have got the color of the sun coming on the water. But as you can tell from the color of the sun, it's poking its head through quite a bit of smog. I don't know if it's still burning season or not, but there's almost always smog coming out of India or China, depending on which way the wind is blowing. But gotta a little bit more once the sun finishes poking its head up above those clouds, I guess. We'll call it a done deal. So yeah, dispose of my cigarette butt in my pack. Because technically I am in a temple. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be smoking here or not, but I'm not going to do any littering other than the ash that's here. But again, sorry about the wind noise. I think I'm just gonna give it a little bit longer here and let the sun come up through the other side of those clouds. Even though I've already said thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and or even if you just skipped ahead. I'll do a quick little recap for those of you that just skipped ahead. But yes, hiking up the mountain is a really great way to find out just how bad a shape you're in. The health monitor on my phone tells me it's the equivalent of climbing 16 flights of stairs, which is a fairly decent amount. And I've enjoyed my time here in Prachuap, Khiri. And oh, I almost really want to take a picture of that because that looks cool. I'll have to get somebody to show me how to take that as just a picture off of the film. But once the sun finishes clearing those clouds, we'll call it all. Oh, yeah. I guess technically the sun is up because all the lights on the pier are off now. But once the sun clears the last little bit of those clouds, we'll call it all the way up. And we'll bring the video to an end, which is probably another minute or two away. And yet again, say thanks for watching. Oh, I can't tell if that's in focus or not. Let's put it up there. It just really doesn't seem like it wants to focus, does it? It changed things around a little bit as well. Put it down there. Bing, 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 bing. Let's wave the hand in front of the camera real quick and see how well that thing does things. Okay, that's the sun basically above the rest of the clouds here, so we're gonna call that a done deal for this video. Once again, if you actually made it this far or you actually skipped ahead, yes, I'm repeating myself a lot. Thanks for watching. If you could hit the like button, that'd be cool. And we're gonna spin the camera around, give a quick wave goodbye, and call that the end of this particular video. So sit up. Go like so. Bring the camera right out into the wind noise, which will just be really horrible now. Say okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.